Getting Started video. First, want to say congratulations on making an amazing decision of becoming a part of the USANA family. I have to say that it was the best choice I've ever made for my finances and for my health. So I'm really excited that you will get to share into that. And I'm also excited that you are on this webinar, this training video, because that means that you have also joined Team Revolution International, and we are committed to your success. And we're very excited to have you part of our family. So my name is Michael Ward, and I am the co-founder of Team Revolution International. And I just want to go ahead and go through this Getting Started training manual that you have in your starter kit. I hope that you have been able to preview the starter kit video. You know, we want to make this as simple and as smooth as possible. And so whenever someone gets started, they get a starter kit in the mail. And sometime within that day, or maybe the next day, or sometimes even before the starter kit comes in, you get a package with all the products that you may have ordered from the get-go. However, the starter kit contains all the amazing tools that you will need to get your business started off right. So USANA does an amazing job equipping us with the right tools to get started in this business. They really set us up for success. And we, with Team Revolution, want to make sure that you have videos to go along with those tools so that you are not trying to figure this out all by yourself. All right, so we're going to go through this. The first thing that I want to do is I want to go through right away, start at logging in. Okay, so it's very, once you get in, you'll see why I want to cover this, okay? So give me just a second. All right, so this is USANA.com, and that's where you'll go. You'll just open up your browser, USANA.com, and you're gonna log in. And you may have to log in for the first time, right here, first time logging in, if you don't have a password. Sometimes, whenever I personally sponsor someone, and they're sitting next to me as I enroll them, what I'll do is I'll give them a temporary password, in which case they don't have to log in for their first time. They can log in with that temporary password. So either way, you just give it a shot, and we'll just go ahead and log in right there. Now, the first thing you come to is going to be called the Hub, right? And the Hub is your back office, and it equips you with so many online tools that you can use for training, for enrolling people, to do some personal shopping for yourself, or if you like to retail products, you can do it that way. Also, we have a lot of other items, and I'll go ahead and we'll go through a couple of those real quick, but we're going to have a video that you can watch called the Hub training video, okay? And we'll go into more depth on what's available here. But until then, you can kind of play around with it and really get familiar with the site. Don't feel like it's overwhelming. If you look at all of it together, it is a little overwhelming. But I assure you, I don't use but probably 3 or 4 items in this back office to build my business. And you don't have to be a computer nerd. You don't have to be super savvy when it comes to computers or anything like that. USANA just wants to make sure that we have everything that we could possibly need at our fingertips to build a global organization if we choose to. All right. So just follow my cursor here. These are different widgets that you can customize, but we're going to go to this left tab. Now, each of these tabs here will open up a menu box, and there's a lot of things in each of these menu boxes. All right, you can actually just hover over it and it'll open, or you can click on it and it'll take you to a whole different page with different widgets here. Okay, so also you can go to the next one, which is enroll. If you want to enroll someone as an associate or as a preferred customer, that's where you would do it. All right. Go back. Now, also, you can go to Shop and Orders. If you click on Shop and Orders, all these come up. You can change your auto order here in this spot. All right. You can shop all products here. Your orders, your returns, just all the all the shopping selections are found here under Shop and Orders. All right. Contests and events. We got all kinds of stuff going on. lots of contests. If there's an actual contest going on right now for you, talk to your upline, find out how you can opt into that contest, and don't miss out on some really cool things, because USANA is always giving away trips. They're always giving away, they're just giving away all kinds of stuff. If you come to USANA to build a business for yourself, it's awesome that USANA, just for building your business, they want to give you stuff, trips, iPads, money. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. They want to give it to you just to say, way to go in your efforts of building your business. Pretty cool. Also the events that go on throughout the United States. We really promote events. I have to say that the biggest momentum that I have personally seen in my business, and I can tell you, anybody that you ask who's making a really great income with USANA, is promoting events, getting people to attend events. That is where the growth happens. That's where the money really, really exponentially grows and flows to you. So start looking at events. Ask your upline, what events are there that I can plug into locally and even just around the United States. The biggest two events that I try to get everybody to go to is the International Convention, which happens every year in August in Salt Lake City. So plan for that. And the national event, which is it's kind of like a mini convention, but it's just for the U.S. market. And that usually takes place 6 months after the international convention. So our international convention this year, and today is August the 30th, this year is going to be in April, I believe, in San Diego. So anyway, just look for that, and they are a blast. So anyway, talk to your upline sponsor. We have a few other events. The Sweet Retreat is for all the females who want to go to a female equipping business retreat. Super fun. My wife goes almost every year. She's gone, except when she's been pregnant. At that time, she wasn't able to go, but everybody that goes has an amazing time. All right. Then we have the training tab. Now this is where we're going right away. I'm going to select the BDS downloads. All right. But there's also something here that you might want to look at. The compensation plan video is here, so you can better learn how you get paid. Because people are going to ask you. You're going to want to be able to explain effectively how we get paid. And it's different than working on a job. It's different than working for tips. It's being an entrepreneur is a little different. So you need to learn how you get paid through USANA. There are 6 ways to earn. If you haven't heard that, or if you haven't been explained that, check that out. All right. Also, skills and leadership tab, personal development. These are all just amazing tools. And if it wasn't important, USANA wouldn't put them in here. All right. So consider everything here in the training tab important. The e-apprentice is business orientation. All right. So if you haven't gotten your starter kit yet, go ahead and start on the e-apprentice, and it's your business orientation. If you've ever had a job, as I know you probably have, as soon as you go to work, they're going to give you an orientation. E-apprentice is an orientation that gives you some basic foundational skills to help you in getting your business started quickly. All right. But I am going to go to the BDS downloads, and I am going to select, as it comes up. Here it is. All right. So we will go to the Getting Started. This is what the form looks like, and it's in your starter kit. All right. Getting Started. Your USANA Business Workbook. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. So this is going to be a 2-part training video, okay? Because honestly, I don't want you to sit down for more than 45 minutes. So we're going to break this up. So we'll have the first part no longer than 40 minutes, and then the second part shouldn't be maybe 40 minutes. But this is important. Let's get it done. So here we go. Getting started. All right. So, whenever we do get started, it's, a lot of people think, oh man, this is going to be overwhelming. This is going to be a lot of stuff. It's really not. all right? It's only 4 steps, all right? 4 steps. It's that easy, all right? The first step is visit the hub, your back office, which is where we are right now, right? This says it'll keep you informed, it'll keep you connected, and it'll keep you on track with the tools and features to help you build your business, all right? And it's so true. There's just some great tools there. And we will get into it in another video to teach you about the hub and what's going on back there, okay? Also, we're going to read, understand, and complete the Getting Started Workbook, which is what we're doing right now. It's divided into 4 sections, like I said, and your business action plan, the true health, true wealth, and personal development. And in these sections, you'll learn 7 skills that will help you be a successful USANA business owner. All right, so we'll go through those 7 skills. With the help of your sponsor, after you go through step 1 and 2, you're going to set up an appointment with a potential new team member or preferred customer. All right, and then 4, we're going to get connected with USANA and social media and Team Revolution, our social media channels. I want to first say real quick, there's a difference in being busy and being productive, all right? Because a lot of people get wrapped up in trying to get their business all squared away, get their office set up, learn the back office, try to, just do all the setup for their social media, try to get their email just right, everything. But they don't, that's busy work. It's not productive. Those things are not going to pay you, all right? So my suggestion to you, and this is coming from somebody who has had experience in this for a number of years now. You have to listen. Don't be just busy. You want to be productive. You want to start, first thing you want to do is probably get your money back from the initial investment, right? Well, setting up all your, your social media channels, setting up your office, getting your office looking nice and everything, it's going to be great, but it's not going to pay you, okay? So you want to do the business building activities in order to build your business. And we'll go through that here in just a few minutes. All right. But all those other things are important, but they're not going to pay you. So do little bits at a time, but make sure the majority of your time is business building activities. And we'll go through that here in just a second. All right. So this is section 1. This is your business action plan. This is your first week. All right. So we want to do some quick housekeeping. We want to add a number to your cell phone. We want to add USANA customer service to your cell phone, to your contact list on your favorites, okay? So what you'll do is you'll dial this number, add it to your contact list. In the notes section, put your associate ID number, all right? Because as soon as you have a question, you're going to call customer service first, all right? In customer service, the first thing they're going to say is, can we please have your associate ID number? So you want your associate ID number in the notes section so you have it right away. Until you have it memorized, it's a great place to keep it, all right? You want to make sure that you document your enrollment date and also document your Premier Platinum Paysetter deadline, all right? And if you don't know what that is, you're going to learn whenever you plan your strategy, your game plan with your upline sponsor, okay? But you want to know when those 2 dates are for sure, all right? You're going to log onto the hub, and you're going to locate some and familiarize yourself with a lot of things around there. I kind of went through a few things, but really, really important. You want to set up your auto order. You want to go ahead and find out where Ask the Scientists are, not just for yourself, but as you talk to people, they're going to ask you questions. And you don't have to be a scientist. You don't have to be a medical person to answer these questions, because USANA has equipped us with a program called Ask the Scientists. We've been around for, next year will be 25 years. And within 25 years, we have had a lot of questions. So USANA keeps these questions, and they have been responded to by the scientists at USANA. And if there's a question that someone asks you, you can easily say, I haven't come across that question yet, but I know someone that can answer that for you. So let me get back to you with that. Or you can pull out your cell phone, and then you can just ask the scientists right away, and you can give them that response. All right. You don't have to be a genius to build this business. They give you all the tools. Ask Andy. Ask Andy is a module that you can ask about the business. So Ask the Scientist is going to be product questions. Ask Andy is going to be questions that you might have about the business. And then just a great resource, right? Communication Edge, you want to know where that is. You also want to know where the Business Accelerator Suite is, what it is, and why it's important, all right? Next, you want to set up your business. You want to create your own email account. USANA does offer a personalized email account. So if you want to take advantage of that, you can. It does add a little touch of professionalism, but honestly, I don't use the USANA email account because I've set one up personally for me for business. Customize your personal website. You get a website. I don't know if you've ever had a website before, but it's really awesome to have a website you can send someone to. And USANA has beautiful, beautiful templates that they have really put a lot of money and effort into to make sure that they look beautiful. They're really nice. And you can start thinking about what you want your website to be. Mine is readyforachange.usana.com. So start thinking about what exactly do you want your website to be called. You want to enroll in a direct deposit, because I tell you what, whenever it's Friday comes and your volume clears, because we get paid every Friday, your volume will clear on Friday, and then they will send a check out next Friday, right? So now you're going to have to wait longer to even get your money, right? So enroll in direct deposit. That way your volume clears this Friday night at midnight. Next Friday, you have a check in your checking account. Direct deposit is the best, all right? Also, commit to listening in on weekly conference calls. We will let you know when those are going to be. Just talk to your sponsor, okay? And they will tell you when our weekly conference calls are. And they're not long, but they are beneficial to you. And if you're looking to build your business and you want to build it fast and you want to build it, have a lot of success, then it's all about, remember what I mentioned, attending events. Conference calls are also little events, right? You want to stay in the fire, right? You want to stay around people who are just motivated like you. You want to stay around people who are really, really excited to build their business, because when you get around like-minded, excited people, there's so much energy. It keeps you motivated. It keeps them motivated. And it's awesome. I don't know of another word. It's just awesome to be around other motivated people. It gets you going. I've heard that, you're a mirror reflection of the 5 people that you hang around with the most. And if you're not hanging around with motivated people who are really ready to do some big things in life, are really excited about, building a business or involved in personal development, you're most likely, you're not going to stay at that level very long. All right. So try to commit to listening to weekly conference calls. Commit to going to weekly events in your area if they have those. It won't do anything but benefit you, all right? You want to meet your sponsor to start developing your business plan and brainstorm ways to approach your contacts. And you want to start creating your contact list, okay? Now, there's several ways that you can create a contact list, and trust me, you know more people than you think that you do, right? Imagine, I don't know what your favorite kind of music is, but my favorite kind of music is blues. I love the blues. And someone said, hey, real quick, can you name 25 of your favorite blues artists? I wouldn't be able to do it. But if I saw a list of 25, 50, maybe even 75 different blues artists, I would probably recognize most of them, right? It's just the way our brain works. So you need a memory jogger. So get with your upline sponsor. They will show you exactly where to get the very best memory jogger in the industry. And it will really help you. I promise you, you won't finish that memory jogger without having an extra 300 or 400 names. All right, that's how good this thing is. You'll surprise yourself with how many people that you actually know. All right, and the bigger your business is, the bigger your paychecks are. The bigger your names list is, or your contact list is, the bigger your paychecks are going to be, right? Because if nobody knows that you're in business, you're not going to make any money. Right? And you want to make some money, you want to create a large list, and that's how you're going to get started with that contact list. All right. You want to work toward becoming a premier platinum pay setter. Your sponsor will teach you what that is and explain to you why it's important. All right. And you want to stay up to date with social media. Okay. If you're not on Facebook, which I would assume that you are, but you might not be, you want to go ahead and get on Facebook and make sure that you're added to the Team Revolution group Facebook page. It's a group page, but it's a closed page, a private page. And it's more like a forum where we communicate with each other. So nobody sees what's going on unless they're members of Team Revolution. So you can talk openly and freely to all the other associates on there if you have questions. we love to help each other, right? We also put things there that motivate each other and inspiring things. We put testimonials up. It's a great forum for you to get to become part of, right? So like us on Facebook, Twitter. We have a Team Revolution on Twitter. We have a Team Revolution YouTube channel, which obviously, if you're watching this, you have made it to the YouTube channel. All right. Make sure you set up your auto order. Select products that you're going to use. It's really easy to use to have a USANA business, because you don't have to invest a whole lot of money every month. In a traditional business, if I own a Starbucks or a Subway or a McDonald's, I'd have to pay them thousands of dollars a month just so I can continue to sell their products. Well, with USANA, it's easy. You just buy your own products, things that you already use, but you're instead of buying them wherever you bought them previously, you'll buy them from USANA. So it's like you won't even be missing the money, right? If you bathe, you can buy USANA products. If you shampoo and condition your hair, you can buy USANA products. You brush your teeth, you can buy USANA products. If you drink a lot of coffee or you drink a lot of energy drinks, you can buy USANA products. They're better than anything out there on the market, and it's a business expense. So according, and I can't give tax advice, but you most likely will be able to write those products off as deductions because they're required for your business, right? So anyway, so that will be your first week. You'll complete all that. There's a few other things that aren't in here, like the e-apprentice. I really highly encourage you to check out the e-apprentice and get started on that, if that's the business orientation I was mentioning earlier. And also create your contact list, which is here. But you really, really want to work on that. You want to spend a lot of time on that. And you really want to get with your upline sponsor and create an action plan right away. Because you know what? I found out that, they say sometimes that slow and steady wins the race. Well, you know what? In business, unfortunately, it doesn't. All right. Success loves speed. And if you approach the business with, the attitude of slow and steady wins the race, you can slowly build, but it takes longer to build momentum. And most people lose excitement. They lose the enthusiasm that they had right away in the business. And then they end up stepping away or putting other things take more priority than their business. And then they just kind of fall away and they miss out on their dreams and their aspirations for themselves that they could have succeeded at, they could have made happen if they would have known that success loves speed. So just know that success loves speed. Get started, and then just don't pull up. Just keep going, rocking, and work with your upline sponsor because they want you to succeed. They want to help you. All right. So be in their ear every day, all the time. All right. Because they will never get upset with you for calling them. And they're certainly not going to feel annoyed by you calling them. They want you to do that because they want you to succeed just as much as you do. All right. So the first month, you want to finalize becoming a Premier Platinum Pay Setter. I know I keep coming back to Premier Platinum Pay Setter, but trust me, once you find out what it is, you're going to love it, and you're going to want to hit that level, that recognition level. All right. It's a bonus level. You're actually going to get paid more for your efforts if you hit that level. So talk to your sponsor. You want to hit Premier Platinum Pay Setter the first month. That'll also earn your first USANA commission. We want you earning money fast. We want you to get promoted fast, right? So these are goals that we're setting for you and that you should set for yourself for your first month. And you can do this. Sometimes people come to this business thinking, I don't have the skills to do this. It sounded like something I could do, but now I'm a little scared. I'm a little frightened. I don't know if I can do this. You can do this. People come to this business all the time with zero skills. All right. If you look at the top income earners in this business and you can find videos from them on YouTube, you can talk to your upline sponsor about them. There's lots of information about our top income earners. And I'm telling you, every one of them, not one person came to this industry knowing how to sell, how network marketing works. They didn't come, the number one income earner was a stay-at-home mom with no sales experience. The number two, which sometimes is the number one, they're kind of in a race for the top, but he was a carpet installer. People don't come to this industry with skills. So just know that you can do this. All right. You can. All right. It just takes practice, practice, and practice. All right. So you want to also within your first month, you want to right away register for the USANA International Convention that takes place in August. Okay. You cannot miss that. You do not want to miss that. A lot of people say, well, I'll try to make it, Well, chances are you have a ticket already for it if you came in with a business pack. So find out, because if you do, go ahead and register for the convention. Put it all on the line and make it happen. If you owned a Starbucks and there was a Starbucks convention, you would go, right? Because you know that it would help you in building your business. Well, that's exactly what the USANA convention does. All right, so make it a point to go to the USANA International Convention. Understand how the initial auto order reward works so that your customers understand why the auto order reward is important, and being on auto order is important for them. You don't have to be on auto order to be a preferred customer, but you get discounts on your products if you are, and people love to save money. So you want to at least give them the option by telling them what the auto order reward program is. All right. Also learn the compensation plan by watching the videos and role playing with your sponsor. All right. You really want to learn that compensation plan, and it's really not hard. It's just different. So once you get around that in your head that this is different, just because it's different doesn't mean I can't learn it. All right. It is different and you can learn it, and it's awesome. All right. Daily, weekly action steps. Okay. This is your daily method of operation, right? The DMO, right? So every day, every business owners have daily methods of operation. USANA business is no different than any other business. All right, so your daily method of operation, one, you want to use the USANA products every day, right? You want to use at least one product from each product line every day. Okay, you want to take your nutritionals every day because you want to be healthier than the USANA family is going to be the healthiest family on the planet. I assure you that's the case. You want to take your USANA nutritionals. You might not place a huge, high importance on your health right now. You might be really young, but I promise you, the day will come where you'll look back and you'll say, I wish I would have made better choices with my health. Start now. Get on the USANA nutritionals. Take them every day. Maybe for breakfast, you're in a hurry. Make yourself a My Smart meal, or take a bar. On the way out the door. Have a shake. Maybe the skincare. I love the skincare. Use the skincare. There's a lot of junk out there. We put a lot of chemicals on our body. The skincare has no added chemicals, and you're putting something that's really, really high quality, really safe on your skin, and it will preserve you. I'm telling you, the skincare is awesome. Everything that USANA makes is awesome. You're a walking billboard. You are your own testimonial. So when people see you, you are a product of the products that you sell. And you'll hear that a lot. You be a product of the product, right? So every day you use at least one product from each USANA product line, all right? Also, every day, go over your goals and visualize your why. You want to create a why. Why am I doing this business? Your why is going to propel you forward on the days that maybe aren't the best days, because everybody has up days, everybody has down days. Right? So you got to just always remember why you're doing this business. And some people say, well, I want to make a lot of money. Well, that's not it. You might want to make a lot of money, but why do you want to make a lot of money? You see? So you got to find out what is that emotional connection, that why that is going to drive you through the hard times that you're going to experience in this business. Everybody experiences hard times in every business venture. There's hard times, right? So what is your why? Take a second, take 10 minutes to really create a why. Find out what is it in your heart that is propelling you and moving you to build a business with USANA. All right. You want to log onto the hub to see notifications. They send you notifications all the time. There's a scrolling marquee right across the top to let you know that what's going on today. They could be offering some kind of special going on today. They could have some events that they're advertising for people to know about today. They could have some new products that they're launching, and you want to be privy to all that information. This is your business, so be open. Check the hub every day and look for the notifications. Also, you really, really want to work on yourself. If you look at millionaires perpetuate millionaires. Does that make sense? Whenever they have kids, their kids grow up to be, very well off. And I tell you, it's the principles they learn. If you look at people who win the lottery, there you become instant millionaires. Well, what happens? If you revisit those people a year, 2 years later, they're broke. The money is gone because they weren't millionaires inside. They were only millionaires externally. So what happens is they have not personally developed to be a person who can handle $1 million. So in USANA, you might aspire to be a diamond director. But if someone gave you a diamond director business as soon as you signed up, you would not last very long as a diamond director. You might be a diamond director, but your money, the money that comes in, will dwindle because you haven't personally developed to be the person that can handle a diamond director business. So every day for 30 minutes, try to figure out how you can do it. Try to figure out how you can implement it. Maybe if you work out and you're on the treadmill, listen or watch or read 30 minutes of personal development material every day. I'm telling you, there's other people out there in other companies that are building their business, and they are listening and watching or reading 30 minutes or more of personal development material every day. And you're up against those people because when you're out there prospecting or you're talking to people about something, you're not going to have the ammo. You're not going to have the right mental fortitude. You're not going to have the right posture, the right confidence when you're talking to people that these other people will, who are doing what I'm suggesting you do, right? So be sure to implement 30 minutes of personal development every day. If you want to know where to get started, talk to your upline sponsor, because I assure you, if they're at least an achiever and above, they have spent a lot of time on personal development. All right. You want to establish a volume goal for every week. Okay. You want to look at your volume, strategize with your upline. Hey, how much volume do I need to get a check this week? How much volume do I need to get to make a check that was bigger than last week's check? And strategize and come up with a plan to make that happen. You want to set up a daily business plan with your sponsor. Okay. This is so important in the beginning because as you do that, you're going to learn strategies to build a business successfully and effectively that you're going to be able to pass down to your team. As you bring in and as your organization grows, you can more effectively lead those people. All right. So this is very important. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. That's a big thing that people do. I don't know why they do it. Instead of reinventing the wheel, there's already successful systems in place. There's already, the blueprint has been made. The success has already occurred. You follow successful people, do what they do, and you'll achieve success, right? So find the successful, do what they do, have success. Reinventing the wheel is not important, all right? It's just going to delay your success, all right? Then you want to approach 2 potential customers and team members a day. That's where the rubber hits the road, guys. All right. And your sponsor will teach you how to do this. All right. If you go to the weekly trainings or you listen to the weekly training webinars, you will learn how to effectively approach people that can possibly be your potential customers or your potential team members. All right. And your business will grow. All right. You will get no's from time to time. I assure you, you'll get no's. But without the no's, the yeses wouldn't be so sweet. All right. So just trust me. The no's are going to come, but also the yeses are going to come. All right. Don't be scared. You can do it. All right. So we have a blog, What's Up USANA. What'sUpUSANA.com is a great blog that introduces some great stuff, some great just product information, business information, social media information, just a lot of great info out there that USANA has their own personal blog that really, really adds a lot of value. All right. So here's a little example of what you can do every day to ensure that you're making the most of your time as you're sharing USANA. Okay, so day 1, determine how many people to meet and invite. You want to check your volume on Monday so you know what you need to move towards for Friday. You want to set your volume goals with your sponsor, okay? Check your auto order report contact team members to see if maybe their auto order is about to come up. You want to let them know, hey, you just want to give you a heads up. Your auto order is going to process. I don't want you to be surprised when it does. Maybe you want to change your auto order. You didn't realize it was coming up so soon. Maybe there's other products you wanted to try instead. You just contact those people and just really kind of help them. This is a customer service situation. You want to provide the very best customer service and leadership that you can. All right, contact your team members to help them to strategize and set their goals for the week. All right, you also want to confirm appointments for the week. You don't want to wait to the day of and just show up to an appointment without confirming. You're going to waste a lot of gas. All right, so you'll find out that you need to confirm the appointments at the beginning of the week, and then the day of, you just might want to send a text and say, hey, just wanted to remind you, I look forward to seeing you today, and that's how you would do that too. All right. Possibly hold a health and freedom presentation that day, right? Every day, you never know, have an impromptu health and freedom presentation. Try to hold as many presentations as you can. I heard a guy in a book, he said that my goal was to show the presentation to as many people as I could. As many people as would sit down, that was my goal, to show the presentation. I'm not going to try to convince them. I'm not going to beg them. I'm not going to bother them. I'm just going to show the presentation to as many people as possible. And that's exactly what he did. The guy makes $1 million a year now. All right. So just focus on showing that presentation to as many people as possible. All right. Be disconnected from the outcome. All right. Because you don't need anybody. There are people out there that are dying for an opportunity, and you have an amazing opportunity. All right. So just share it with as many people as possible. Day 2, you might want to review your unprocessed auto orders. Connect with those team members. Hey, some people, they don't realize that their credit card expired. And so they might be expecting a product, but their auto order didn't process. And they don't even know that maybe their debit card or credit card, it expired, or they got a new one because maybe their bank detected some fraudulent purchases or who knows. So always want to reach out to people and just say, hey, I just want to let you know your auto order did not process, and it could be because maybe your card expired. But also what happens is people, sometimes they don't take their products the way that they're supposed to, and they start backing up with products, right? And so they have all these products backed up, and so they're like, well, I'll cancel my auto order until I run out of products, then I'll reorder again. So you want to reach out to people and just see what's going on, because if that happens, you can always say, hey, just to keep the discount going, keep your discounts and keep your account active, we can always return extra product or exchange them for other products. Okay. Also, you might want to make a new connection through social media. All right. Day 3, review auto orders, possibly hold a health and freedom, update your social media pages. Day 4, check in with the team members, go over your goals for the week. Still, it's hump day. It's almost to the end of the week, right? Possibly hold a health and freedom, read some blog posts, do some prospecting, go out there and meet people, and you don't have to focus on meeting somebody and hitting them with the business right away, right? But if you focus on engagements, one of my gold directors and really best friends, he told me, I don't focus on prospecting and getting them to hear the business right away. But instead, I like to make engagements and create rapport and build a relationship with those people. They might not even be the kind of people I want in my business. So I like to engage with people and just connect with them in a way that I can build a relationship with these people. And then later on, I will invite them to take a look at the business. But if you're doing that every day, you'll have people in all different processes, all different places within that engagement invite scenario. And you could still potentially have people looking at the presentation every day. All right. Day 5, hold some trainings, possibly hold a health and freedom. Day 6, it's Friday. You want to check your volume early in the day to see for any additional product or tool purchases that you might need. Last chance to check any unprocessed auto orders for the week, and possibly maybe hold a last minute, maybe a Friday night blitz session with some of your teammates, or maybe just hold a health and freedom presentation that night. All right. And that's an example of what a week could look like in your business. Okay. Section 2 is true health. Why is true health important to your business? All right. This is very, very, very important. We're representing the #1 health company, the #1 company with the #1 products. And I tell you, you want to look the part. And if you're not the healthiest that you've ever been right now, that is okay. As a matter of fact, it's awesome, because what happens as you build your USANA business, you become healthier and healthier. If you put your focus on the business, but also on your health, people will start to see the change, and they'll start to see what USANA is doing for you. It's improving your health. You're looking better. You're feeling better. You have more energy. You're more vibrant. I mean, people will notice, and then you're truly a walking billboard for your business, right? So you want to focus on your health at least 30 minutes a day, right? Of doing something, get that heart rate up, So why is true health important to your business? I've kind of gone over a few things, but you want to be your own best customer. Become a product of the product. Create your own personal story or testimony. You want to customize your monthly auto order, okay, to include the products that you're going to consume daily. Okay, so find out what's going to help you to achieve your best health, and that's what you'll use, right? Become familiar with the products by studying the product information booklet. All right, watch some USANA health videos. Go to the What's Up USANA blog. Just some really great content on there. Also, you want to familiarize yourself with the comparative guide to nutritional supplements. It comes in your starter kit. All right, so get acquainted with that, because some people are visual and they want to see, some of the, you might say, hey, we're the best, but then they're like, well, yeah. If you show them a third-party publication that shows that we're the best out of over 1,600 different products, I mean, that has a lot of weight. All right, so let's go to true wealth. Whatever your motivation, whatever your why, keep it close to you. I talked really briefly about it earlier. Finding your why, write it down. I'm not going to go over that too much, but just read through this yourself. Your why is just so important. I cannot stress that enough. Goals plus commitments equals results. This is the last portion that I'm going to cover in this part of the video. All right, but your goals are so important. You want to write your goals down. There was a study that showed people who wrote their goals down made significantly more money, had significantly much more success in life because they wrote their goals down than those who just had, just goals in mind, or have just stated goals instead of written down goals. Words have weight. You write them down and you keep them close to you where you can see them all the time to remind you, these are my goals. This is what I'm doing. And there's a way that we set goals, and we'll cover that in a different training, okay? But it's smart. We cover goals smart goals, all right? And you really, really want to be specific in these goals. And it's just so very important. So here's some things that we want to put down as far as your goals. Working the business. How many hours a week am I going to work the business? If it's 2 hours a day, commit to 2 hours a day. All right. Don't compromise. If it's just 1 hour a day, don't compromise. Give yourself that 1 hour. All right. But if you can do 2 to 3 hours a day in your business, focusing on business building activities, man, your business is going to just skyrocket. All right. Number 2, how many people am I going to approach this week? How many people am I going to sponsor per month? All right. How many new customers am I going to get this month? All right. So you just really want to focus on those numbers. Those are your business building activities right there. All right. Learn how to give an effective presentation under an hour. Right. I tell you what, the first time I gave a presentation, I know it was so long. People are I could tell. I saw the second her eyes glazed over. All right. So you want to get this skill down. Giving a presentation under an hour. If you can give it in 30 minutes, 40 minutes, man, that is awesome. So try to get down to that. All right. Work with my sponsor for a minimum of 13 months. Really, really just building into my business, really investing time into that sponsor. So that sponsor can invest time in with you is going to be so pivotal for your business, right? Creating a dream board. This is a great idea. Create a dream board by all the things that you'd like to see in your life. Put them on a board and put that board somewhere where you can see it. I know some diamond directors that have complete dream walls. And it's not just about actual things, like physical things. Sometimes they have pictures that represent certain things, spiritual things, certain goals that they want to achieve in their life that have nothing to do with material possessions. You know, just when you have something like that, it really, really reminds you and helps you to refocus every day. These are my goals for my life. If I give up on this, I'm giving up on my goals for my life, my dreams. So the dream board is just so cool, right? One last thing I want to cover is the emotional roller coaster. Now, it's so important to know this information, because being an entrepreneur, you're going to have your ups and downs. Sometimes they're way, way, way up, and sometimes they're way, way, way down. All right. So you want to be sure that you want to keep an even keel, right? An even keel. So let's look at this real quick. All right. If I can see, your emotional roller coaster. And a new associate, you'll likely face a roller coaster of emotions as you get your business off the ground. Don't give up. Remember your why, your commitments, and your goals. They'll bring you back up when you need to be to find success. Okay, so let's say you attend your first presentation. You're really skeptical and maybe unsure and doubtful about network marketing. You know, so you're really kind of low, right? But you know, you decide, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give this a shot. You join USANA and you get excited. You start building your business without going through training, though, and something happens. You start doing things wrong because you didn't have the training. And that's a lot of times that what people do. They think, well, I can build this business without me going to my sponsor. This is easy. And so they go out there and they say and do all the wrong things, and then they have zero success. People laugh. You know, they might laugh at them about trying to build a business, or they might chastise them for looking at network marketing, or you know, they might say no to trying to get, you know, to sell a product. You might try to get somebody on a particular product and they'll say no because you did it the wrong way. You'll come a way down, right? Your friends are not thrilled about your so-called great opportunity to make money, and they turn you down. It brings you way down. And this roller coaster just keeps going through and through, and you just feel like these crazy emotions, highs and lows. You need to learn how to keep an even keel, and that is going to really, really help you as you build this business. All right. So guys, this is the end of part one. Part two is going to be much shorter. We're almost done, but I think it's time to get up, shake it out a little bit, go grab some coffee or some Rev, and just kind of walk around a little bit, take a break, and then come back, and we'll go over to part two, and we'll get this thing going. We'll get started. All right. All right, guys.